Hello and welcome to a first look video at... Why do I always stop? Listen to my voice. Welcome to a first look video at Boston to Worcester and the Framingham branch. So we're gonna take a quick. What I'm trying to go into today, is we're going to do a service from Boston to Worcester. We're going to have a look at a lot of the stuff that you do, all the bits and that. Going to look at a freight service as well. There's freight that you can actually drive. And yeah, I'm not going to do the scenarios, and I'm not going to do the training ones. That's for you to do. That's for you. The only one that I would suggest you do is the ACE, the ACE's signal control sort of thingy. I think I kind of got a little grip on it, but you never know, so we might be caught out. But yeah. So a quick look at the route, or a quick look at everything. So there is 154 playable services. That's total playable services, not the AI only services. So there's a number of AI services. I believe this is a Joe table. So they'll be pretty good. There's 5 scenarios, 2 training modules, which is basically Boston Worcester route introduction, and ATCS and ACES introduction. So that basically is a thing that I would really recommend that you work on. If you're okay with it, then don't worry. But yeah, I definitely recommend the ACE and the ACES introduction. So just spend a little bit of time doing that. I'm trying to think what else. For some strange reason, it's come back to the thingy. So yeah, we'll cover the services, the timetable services in a minute. We have scenarios complete, which are scenarios. And we shall go back to this again. There we go. So scenarios are take me home from the ball game, involving the HSP46. With the game finished early, get these baseball fans home as an extra as an extra revenue service. I think that's probably on an extra revenue service, supposed to be. Patriots run. It's a fine Monday for a marathon. Get the spectators into Boston in good time to watch the marathon and enjoy the Patriots Day festivities. Draft day. Drive a doubled up unit into Southampton Yard. That's the 2 HSP46s with the Railcam CTC-5 MBTA car. So basically, at Boston, if you remember Boston Providence, you've got that little bit of track that goes off to Providence. That's still there. There's AI services going in and out of them. But there's all AI services going in and out of the big massive loop at the Southampton Yard, which is south of the station sort of thing. So you're looking at Boston. You usually go out and to the right, out of Boston, up onto the Boston Providence route and the new one that this is. What route in front of you is the yard where the train goes round in the big loop. That's where a lot of these Boston Providence service, the Acela, the ACS64, that's where all these will end up going. So that's where draft day, the Southampton slog scenario will all be. So we currently have reverse as well. Prepare and run a service bound for Boston through a snowstorm. Yay, well, at least it's not raining. And then you got Southampton slog. Southampton is just down the road from me, about 35 miles up the road, to the east of me. Assist with yard work and moving trains between Boston South and Southampton Yard. So you'll be driving the F43C, the CTC MBTA cab car, and the Railcam CTC-5 MBTA cab car as well. So yeah, but I'm not doing. I'm not doing. Sorry, that's my phone going off. I'm not doing the scenarios tonight. That's for you to do. You to do this. You can do the scenarios. So there's going to be services that I'm going to do. So you've got 154 playable services, which is pretty good amount, to be honest. You know, I don't really know how busy the route is in real life. So yeah, I'm in another country, so it's not something I know of, so to speak. I know the MBTA HSP does not sub in, and we can double check that. It does not sub in, as far as I'm aware, on Boston Providence. Okay, so that's all you got on Boston Providence. All right, that is Boston Providence, the F40, the CTC-3 cab car, the Acela Amtrack, and the ACS64 Amtrack. Okay, that's it. That's all you've got. So, yeah, it's Boston Worcester has everything. So, if you have a fair amount of freight, the US freight routes, especially sandpatch grade, you get the locomotives, you get the locomotive as well, the update as well, and also if you do have several sandpatch grade creator club liveries, they will spawn in as well. I've already had 777 from AVWR or AWVR. Oh god, I can't remember what the film is called. Unstoppable. So strangely enough, I was actually watching the film today, and yeah, it came up in when I had a quick look earlier on. So yeah, that has appeared in the game already. But also, Creator Club liveries on wagons work as well. I've had some appear in some of the yards. But yeah, this is everything here. So you've got the SD40. You should have the GP38 as well, because I've had the GP38 turn up. So something there it is up top. Look, GP38, the AC44 4400 CW, YN3B livery, YN2 livery for the C40AW, 8W. Sorry. So these are the locos from Sandpatch grade, but if you have obviously various other locos liveries from Creators Club, then they will appear. Whether they'll be moving on freight services or not, I don't know. So we are going to be doing a HSP46 one to start service, and then we'll be doing a freight service as well, and then we'll just go from there. So we will very much probably, I suspect, we'll see stuff running around. So we're going to start with the HSP46 MBT first. Well, that doesn't say we are. That says, oh god, it keeps coming out. Come on. There we go. The only thing I hate about this UI is it's not highlighted enough. It's green, and you can't see it. You know, get a really brighter color. I'm not sure whether I can sort that out in the options. I might have to do that because I can't see very well these colours when they go. And it's like, well, where is everything? So, right, so we're going to do the HSP46 and we're going to go from there. Boston to Worcester. I always like a time of roughly about 9:45. And we're not going to do that. No. Oh, so you can also run the geometry car as well. There are a couple of guards modes as well, which I'm not going to do guard mode. I've made a decision that I am not going to run guard mode services at the moment until Train Sim 5 is more stable. Excuse me. That's my own personal choice, and I will stick to that. So we're going to do that one. We're going to do P509, 848, Boston South Station to Worcester. And we are going to do today's date, which is, I'll let you into a little secret. It's not November. It is November. But it's the 11th. It's Remembrance Day today. And we're going to have a little bit of cloud and a little bit of wind. I just don't really like using thingy weather. So this is the P509 service, Boston South Station to Worcester, 8:48. It's an hour and just under an hour and a half service. I'm not going to do conductor mode. We are going to do driver mode. Just waiting for everything to load in. Ooh, excuse me. Right, so yeah, this is not a live, this is a recording, so please leave the questions, put questions in the comment section, and I will answer them. The things are moderated, the comments are moderated. I have had to do that. Right, let's get started. Unlock the doors. Oh, I need my keyboard. Where's my keyboard? Put the lights on. No one's home. Right, make sure we're all set to run. Engine, fuel generator on. Yep. Load passengers. Front headlights with different ditch lights. Turn the bell off. Right, so we're at Boston. We're going to have a quick look at the map as well. So that's Boston Station. Boom. This is the yard, the loop, Southampton loop. So it's there. There you go. Oh no. So it is there. That's a loop. There's several other things here as well. So there's trains that's going off in all directions. That's the depot area there. There's another train coming in. That's the loop section, the Southampton, sort of the loop in the Southampton yard area. And then there's other bits that go off there as well. So there's another station. What station is that? JFK UMass. Okay. So this is the corner, the turn that you take, and this is the service that you go off down this way to Boston to Providence, and that. So yeah, I think this is Boston Backyard, Boston Back Bay Track 2. This is the one, the route that we take. So yeah, and it is populated with, the yards are populated as well. So there's a freight service here that you do as well. Yeah, so that's Worcester. Worcester is here. This is the yard at Worcester, and that there is Worcester Station. Right, that's our train, P509, and we've got a lot of doors. Put the key in. I have heard this, and it does sound quite nice. You see, this one's got the double-deck Rotem car at the front. This one doesn't. Has 2 double decks. Make that 3 double decks. Make that 4 double decks. And 1 single deck. So it's totally random how it all appears. So yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like that. This is their C-Tracks Think Train. The Operation Lifesaver that they're put in partnership with, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Right, I'm going to have the frame rate set on as well. So frame rates are a bit up at the moment. Just to set my camera area up. so always hitting the sign or something. There we go, so we're all set up there. Turn the lights off, take the brakes off, and we're ready to go. So we're at a 20-mile-an-hour limit at the moment. A couple of workers over there, look. I know you're supposed to ring the bell all the time as you're going out the station, but I'm not. It's just so annoying. You've got 2 trains coming in as well. So the Amtrack trains as well, they do all that. You can drive the Amtrack, the Acela and the ACS64, and all you do is literally go round the little loop that I said about. So again, I will reiterate that this HSP46 will not and does not backport onto Boston Providence route. You do need, obviously, to have any freight and the I don't think you need it with the FP40, but with all the other stuff, the other locos, the okay, what's that there? Oh, that's pretty cool. So our first call is Boston Back Bay, track 7. Yeah, so you need obviously sandpatch grade. You need, I think, the Sherman Hill, which is the Union Pacific wagons, I believe. The NS, so that'll be NS is Horseshoe Curve, Norfolk Southern. So you'll need those, the gondola cars for them. I think Cajon Pass for the flat wagons as well. So you'll need a number of the US American routes. If you don't have them, they just won't show up. That's it. So yeah, right, we can escalate this up to 30. I'll throttle off because we're coming into Boston Back Bay. So this is a first run on the route. I have had a look at some of the bits of the route, so it's going to be a little bit laggy in places. Because what you ask, one of the best things to do is when you do first get the route, is just sit in a passenger car, be a passenger on a full line run, and then just sit yourself in camera 3 mode at the front. That is to do with the ACES. Sit yourself on the cab of the loco, so it loads everything in. I haven't had time to do that, so yeah. Right, so we're going to gradually bring her into a halt. So the frame rate is a bit of an issue. Not a big issue, but it's just a normal thing where everything it's a bit juddery. They are open. Right, so Lansdowne track 1 is next. Brakes off. Normally we would be on that track for the MBTA stuff and going on that. Is it the Houghton or Stoughton branch? And the Amtrack stuff as well. So this is on the PS5. I'm not sure what the top speed on the route is. So this is, I think, a full line run, so it's going to be, it's going to be all new to me. try and do a pull away. Oh, have you seen the clock there? Look. That's pretty cool. Not raining, I thought I'd get the rewards out of the way. I like the clatter, the litter sort of thing. So this is the Boston Worcester route now that we're on. So that's telling me I can go 45. So, will we get to see any Creator Club liveries? I know some of mine are in here because I've seen them. I don't know if the locos are though. I wouldn't be surprised. So you may see some black Hentis Rail American locos, and you may see some orange ones, I believe, and some ex-Union Pacific ones as well. Right, Boston landing. It's like you don't really get up to speed because you're constantly stopping. But I wouldn't be surprised if this route ever gets electrified. I've still got a little way to go yet. I mean, I'm not going to be on time, put it that way. I'll be probably end up being about between 5 and 10 minutes late when we get to Worcester. Oh yeah, I think there's more new type passengers as well. I saw some guy leaning on a walking stick. There's people like that there that are chatting together, sort of thing. So those two I've noticed, they're new. So I have to say a big thank you for Dovetail for the key, for Boston Providence. So have a look to see if we can see some packs. There's a guy that's reading on the phone. He's reading a new version of the Dove. So that's, I mean, he looks absolutely enthralled at what this guy's talking about. Someone with earphones or headphones. Haven't seen the person eating the sand wedge at the moment. So yeah. I'm not sure what's happening there. Just for chuckles, you can take this round Horseshoe Curve. Wellesley Farms track 1 in 7 miles. So we get a nice little bit of a run here. Telling me that we can go up to 79. Well, there's no rush because we've got 60-mile-an-hour limit, so I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I can do. I've only got to bring it down to 60. You take it down to 60. There are a number of collectibles on here as well. They are Red Sox and I think baseball cards as well. So I think the baseball team for Boston is Boston Red Sox baseball team. So we can go up to 79. Why they just don't put 80, I will not know. Posters which bring up a little smiley face. It is literally a smiley. At the end of platforms there are the what do they call those? Trespass signs you just have to hang up properly. Yes, it even has wing mirrors on. Oh, going a bit fast. You've got a 60 limit coming up as well, so the signalling system will go down and give me a shout. Use the instrument lights as well. Oh, there's another train, cab car leading. Start slowing down for the 60. There we go, we're at 60. 2.2 miles to go. Yard sidings or branch there, I'm not sure. So just in case you're thinking, oh, Hentis Rail's live. No, this is a pre-recorded video. But I will be live tonight from 19:30 with the release video for this. So this is just the first look. We're approaching Wellesley Farms. I could have done probably with the sun with a bit more cloud, I reckon. I should have stopped to see when that service, if it was what time that service would have gone. There's also the geometry trains as well, which they use all around here. Not sure if they're right though. I mean, someone can let me know if it is actually, it's just a loco hauling a flat car and then another loco, or if it's a coach, something like that. Because I thought a geometry train would have like a thing that has measuring equipment. So we have to pull past the platform as well. strange, this container there. Wrong side. We'll have a look through the coaches as well. When we get to Framingham, or I'll start another service where we can look at the coaches and that. I don't like those seats, they're very awfully close together. Wellesley Hills is next. Take brakes off. We are what are we? We're load 6. No, we're load 5, 400 and just under 500 tons. So yeah, but we are going up a gradient. As to whether the route is busy, not sure really. Tell me there's a 55-mile-an-hour limit coming up. Slightly overshot that one. No one wants to get on then. Trying to see if I can find a passenger with the stick. Oh, yeah, a couple of them, yellow high-vis guys. They look enthralled, mate. They really do. Then you go, oh, look, you've got one leaning up against the wall there. So, yeah, there's a fair few more new passenger types, which is pretty cool. That's a poster collectible. So you go up to it, click it, as you know, press on it sort of thing, and it will reveal the smiley face. Wednesday Square, track 1. a bit straight line forwardy sort of thing. Another couple of miles before we get to, I think this is the Framingham branch. That's the yard there. And there's another yard there. Oh, we've got a train coming. Nevin's yard, that is. It's another couple of miles for that. Oh, we better start slowing down, haven't we? Another poster. Oh, I do like the sound of the steps. So yeah, this is the passengers talking, and some guy looking absolutely enthralled. You know, I've got to do it. Can you walk up there? Oh, hell yeah. Snap my legs. Right, this is the posters. Have a nice day. Oh, Dovetail bike. The hell's that? Oil can. That's the Operation Lifesaver. There's various sort of adverts, sort of thing, that they put in, which I think is quite good. Another post over there. We'll sort that out in a minute. We'll just cross the track, we'll be fine. Something we shouldn't be doing, but hey ho. Have a nice day. Just trying to find the other collectibles. There's the thingy poster as well, which I don't think's there. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, I like that one. I don't know what the point of climbing up there is. Made in Boise, Idaho. I know Boise in Idaho. I gotta say, I do. I do quite like the sound of this locomotive. Natick Centre, track 1 is next. Ooh. So later today will be I am recording this on the day before Tuesday, which is going to be later today. I'm saying why later today, because this will be released on Tuesday. Later today will be the live roadmap, going a bit fast, and that will be roadmap will be stream will be at the normal time tonight, but I'll be watching at some point. I don't know. I did say I'll be doing my live stream later. I might do my live stream later this afternoon. I don't know. Depends. We'll see. If not, it'll be 19:30. It'll be go out on my usual socials and that, Discord and all that hoobaloo. Yeah, I'm not doing too well on the braking. You've got to kind of judge it. Sod's law, isn't it? That's the route maps. They're pretty big, pretty detailed. It's not hanging about. West Natick, track 1 and 2.3 miles. Turn the bell off. Yeah. bit of a lake. You know, inevitably you will get people saying, is it worth it? How I deem is it worth it is how much playability you yourself will get out of it. Sort it out like that. If you think you'll get a lot of playability out of it, enjoyability as well, then buy it. If not, wait for a sale if you're not sure. That's all you need to do. I mean, I do enjoy the Boston Providence route. I think I will enjoy this route if when it pops up into my stream, if it pops out, if I do a route lucky dip and Boston Worcester comes out, I think I will enjoy it because there's freight to do as well. So yeah. I mean, in the past, you know, I would turn around. I have said to people, yeah, I think it's worth it. Go and buy it. At the end of the day, it's a lot of money to pay, and I think in the end of the day, it's only you can tell whether something that you pay a fair bit of money on is worth it. In this day and age, where things do cost a lot, so. Yeah, it's really, really down to you. If you like what you see, then it's entirely up to you. But as to whether I would buy it or not, yeah, I think it would be, as they say, it would be going in my basket. So you've got, I think that definitely is Framingham Yard, isn't it? Oh yeah, North Framingham sidings. Right? So obviously on this section of track you won't see no Amtrack services because it's not electrified. So you've got to slow down to 30 in a minute. Oh yes, we had to slow down a lot to 30. Because we got, I thought, no, not switching points. Perfect stop. Right, let's have a quick scooch over at the yard over here. So this is the yard where you do some switching as well, and you do take some trains from. So Union Pacific stuff, CSX stuff. That's mine. That's my go postal. GTA wagon that I was working on. Yeah, okay. So there are trains running in here as well. CP Rail, that's mine. So yeah, so these are from I think it's is it Sherman Hill? I think these ones, these reefer wagons. And there's something that I've just shut the doors. There's something that I just wanted to see here as we approached it. This is Framingham. It's this here. Was that on? Oh, I thought it was like an LED sign, but it's not. Right. Okay, so where are we going next? Ashland, track 1. I did see a red light there, and I'm thinking, is that what you need to see there? Green. Oh, look, you've got a visor there, look. It's not your visor. I mean, you can't see anything. What the hell? 3.3 mile stop, so that's a freight yard there. I think you take local stuff from the other yard up there down to here as well. Ashland. There you go. Okay. We're going to be doing a freight service from Framingham Yard. So the gondola cars come from, that's only a 60 coming up. Horseshoe Curve. Obviously the CSX wagons, the spine wagons, are from Sandpatch Grave, and the tanks are from various. These are from Oakville. No, these are from Sandpatch as well. So the CP rails, they're mine. My Xbox and my PlayStation Creators Club links will be in the description. So yeah. So we are running behind time by about 4 minutes, 5 minutes at the moment. Well, broken rail there. Oh, you're going a bit fast. People know me that know that I speed a lot. Gets you there quicker. So from what I'm seeing of this route so far, it does look nice. It's very much Boston Providence-y without the overheads and a bit slower. I don't think it's as busy. I think that will annoy some people, but it's MBTA and that'll tick people's boxes. I think there's going to be a few people holding out to Preston Carlisle's release next week. The preview stream for that is this coming Thursday. And then it's released a week later. We're coming up to Ashland. I mean, ACES is like kind of, it's just, yeah, it's simple to do. Just, you know, look at the figure above there. That's your speed limit there. That's your actual line speed. This is what you're doing. You know, so just keep an eye on that and you'll be fine. I think probably this could be as busy as thingy. Hopefully we will make it to the stop. Trying to find that certain one where the guys where the person is leaning on a stick. Stick. What does he say? Got them again. No, can't find it. There is one there, so. Southborough, 2.1 miles. So yeah, I'm not doing any scenarios in this video. I'll let you do those, discover them, because I want to try and keep the scenarios for when I do my Monday masteries. Yeah, so that's basically so they get done that way, or if I do the route lucky dip and it comes out with scenario that I use. First aid kit. Oh, look at that. Play with fuses, stop switching buttons and turning things off. That'd be fun. Not. Coming up to Southborough, or Southborough. Like these stations pop up from nowhere. There he is, look. Man on a stick. Okay, we're going to stop there then. Not seen the Red Sox collectible yet. Six-mile run to Westborough. That's cool. the yard there as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see this line electrified at some point, and there will be like multiple unit trains ordered for it. You never know. Keep an eye on my signals as well. So, what do you think of the route? Let me know in the comments. If you have enjoyed this, hit the like button, hit the sub button. It helps me out a lot. It really does. Hit the bell icon, because then you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload content like this video, and when I make community posts. I'm kind of thinking 60 miles an hour is a bit slow. To see what. Oh, no, wrong way. Ah! Put Ron in your tank. Obviously, those of you who have GTA or have had GTA in the past, it's weird because that was never ever put on the oil tanks. It was always on the lorry tankers in GTA 5. So yeah, it was a bit. I thought I might be able to get away with a bit of poetic license or creator's license. And oh, hello. That's our first freight train. Look. And that's a big one. With loco in the front. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm going too fast there. My God, that's big. That's impressive. I just like didn't expect to see that, to be honest. I don't know why. Just didn't expect to see it. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, the oil tank, like put Ron in your tank, it only appeared on the tractor trailers, the lorries in GTA. Never appeared in the oil tanks, but I thought, you know what, why not? Bit of creator's license. And of course, every time you play this will change. I mean, there's also, I have the Pan American wagon, box wagons as well. I also have BNSF ones. There's another black CP Canadian Pacific wagons as well. So, you know, and it's a lot better to see various mix of railroad companies wagons than it is just to see CSX all the time. Obviously, we've got the NS1 gondola cars and the UP reefer cars as well. Don't understand why we don't have BNSF stuff in here as well, because BNSF stuff runs. The same with the Canadian National stuff. That runs all over the continental states of America, as well as the Ferromex stuff as well. So yeah. The thing with the locos as well, because there's no in-cab signalling on these locos. There's none built onto them, not in real life, but in Dovetail they weren't built onto them. There's no signalling sort of thing into them. So just pay attention to where there's underneath the school there. Just pay attention to the line diagram there, where it comes up with your signals. There's about 14 or 15 freight services, so there's not many. We're 6 late. Ah, we're fine. I like how they got a seat here so you can have a bit of a breather. And at the top here as well. You won't be getting your train there, mateys. Excuse me. Right, 2.5 miles to Grafton. So Grafton is our penultimate stop. We then stop at Worcester. Worcester, as people say. People will say the route's boring. It's what you make out of it. For me personally, it adds more playability to Train Sim World. I have over 60 odd routes. I have literally every single route. So that's an awful amount of services and timetable of scenarios to do. Yeah. There's the playability of the game. Some people won't see it like that. You know, there are people that just don't like American stuff. There's people that are like don't like German stuff, only American stuff, and they'll just have American, and they won't not touch UK stuff. You know, and that's fair enough. There's some people that will just drive passenger, or stuff like Harlem. They'll just drive that sort of type train, and nothing else. Each their own. At the end of the day, it's how you enjoy your hobby. We all like trains. It's how you enjoy it yourself. So if this route is for you, then yeah, buy it. It doesn't matter whether you think, oh well, what do you think of it? Do you think it's worth it? Well, to be honest, from my point of view, I enjoy it because basically, like I said, it brings extra playability to Train Sim World in an extra 154 services. 2 brand new cab car, brand new loco. So you see what I mean? You see where I'm going here? It adds to the playability of Train Sim World. And I will try not to avoid it. Do I think it's worth it question, because at the end of the day, you're the one paying for it and you're the one buying it. Well, you're the one going to be playing it. You pay for it. You pay for it, you play it. Simple as. You're playing it, not me. I can say it's worth it because I enjoy this type of thing, passenger and freight. But then again, you might not enjoy it because you don't like passenger. You only enjoy freight. So at the end of the day, you've got to look at it as being worth it into how you play with it, how you enjoy it, how you go about enjoying it. I mean, to be honest, I can throw that idea out of the window when it comes to Preston Carlisle. Do I think it's worth it? I think it will be worth every single penny. To people that if they like the BR Blue stuff, the 1980s period BR Blue. There's a fair few UK train spotters, rail enthusiasts that were born in that time. Well, born in the 70s, but brought up in their teenage years in the 1980s, which were probably one of the best, in the time period of British Railways. And there are people that don't like that era. Fair enough. They won't probably buy. They won't get it. But the other thing is as well, you've got all the old BR type routes, Tees Valley, Northern Transpennine, Blackpool branches. You got all them with stuff that's all going to be layered in on Blackpool Preston Carlisle. So do I think it's worth it? Yes, I do. But that's because I will enjoy the route for the nostalgia, really, of the 80s and the concerts. And I think Just Trains are doing such a good thing. I think the ones to look for here is Just Trains and Skyhook Games, because Skyhook Games currently do the cargo line packs. Worcester is our final stop here. So yeah, cargo line volumes 1 and 2 at the moment are out, and volume 3 and 4 are in the works. So yeah, this is for me. This is me just saying my point of view. I'm not trying to sell anything, because at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you buy whatever you buy. It's up to you. But from my personal opinion, and this isn't because I'm an ambassador. Dovetail haven't told me to say anything. Oh, promote this, promote that. They haven't said anything. They've not said anything to me about MBTA. We only got the stuff today for it. So so they've not told anything. Blah blah blah. We provide you the keys. You're the one that makes the content, and it's up to the people then if they want to buy it. So it's entirely down to you guys. And there are people that turn around, they just don't like the ambassadors. That's fair enough, that's up to them, that's their problem, they can sort that out. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. So, you know, I'm not going to go into the anti-ambassador bashing people. Like I said, it's up to them. It's their problem. They got to deal with it and sort it out themselves. Like I said, I'm not going to lose no sleep. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to show the route off. At the end of the day, if you buy it, it's a bonus for you. How I see it is it's extra content for me. It's extra in my streams, you know, and then it also extends with this route today that's been released, as well as the forthcoming route. Preston Blackpool. That little barn like that. That has scenarios, so that will keep my Monday Mastery series going. So, like, even when Skyhook will release Cargo Line Volume 2, 3 and 4, that will help my Monday Mastery series going further. So, yeah, for me, it's all good, but it's nothing to do. I'm not allowed to say anything negative about XX route or XX DLC. That's absolute bull, to be honest. And basically, if you think that, then go and have a look at some of my post TSW 5 streams where I've been talking about West Coast Mainline. I've been really letting rip in there because, yeah. So, yeah, and I've got TSW 5 free, but I still can say stuff about it that I don't like. So, yeah, all this where people turn around and say, and they will turn around and say till they're blue in the face, and that's what they believe in, is that Dovetail don't like criticism. That's not true. They do not tell us what to say, and I will just say that until I go into my box. Well, a few days before I go into my box, because, well, yeah, I'll say that to the day I die. Dovetail do not tell us what and what not to say. Now, people could believe that. I don't care. That's their problem, not mine. So we're going to be coming into Worcester in 2.5 miles, and then I'm going to have a quick P&B, and then what I will do, we'll pop in we'll spawn in free roam at Boston. About the same time as we did this morning, earlier on this service, and I'll have a look at that cab car. We'll have a look at the coaches and the cab car with a train that's not just leaving. And then I'm also going to have a quick look at that service as well, of that train that I saw, the GP38, and I think it was the F40 and the HSP. So you're going to have to start slowing down in a second. Get it down to 40. Oh well, it will be 30. It's an okay route. I've enjoyed driving it, to be honest. It's not that busy. I think that's a little bit like how Boston Providence is. It's not that busy either. But yeah, I'm hoping you've enjoyed it. I'm running what? It's 10:13 now. I'm 1.7 miles away. It's 10:14 now actually. So I am going to be about 2 or 3 minutes late. I'm not the world's best driver. God, if you've seen my streams, you'll understand. But yeah, I've enjoyed it. We're still 1.7 miles away, that's why. Because we're not quite going around it. So there's an intermodal yard here as well. Not many wagons in that. We've generally been about 7 minutes late, 6 minutes late. So 10:19. So this is another yard that you'll work some freight out of as well. Coming into Worcester. It does say 25 mile an hour there, so I will knock it down if we do go in there. This is where I saw the AVWR. Unstoppable 777 loco in this yard. It might be in there today. It might be in there. I don't know. Was it in this yard or was it? No, it was in this yard. So once you get outside of Boston area, the frame rate does work okay. Yeah, we are doing 25 mile an hour limit. Pair of locos. There's a couple more down there. Yeah, I've not stopped here before, so I only spawned in here. So yeah, because they've got a red light at the far end. I don't know how far that red light is, and judging by my stopping, it's not that good. Yeah. Oh, 11,755. How many miles? 44 miles driven. So, yeah. Oh, blimey. Right, let me go back to going to return to the main menu. And while that happens, I'm just going to have a personal break and I shall be back. Right. Wow. I mean, I'm not going to apologise for my driving. I won't be. Right, so back to the trains. We're going to spawn in at Boston. I can't remember what the time was now. 8:38. So we're going to, we're spawning at 8:38. Let's do 8:30. 8:35. So I always try and do my when I do my runs on my live streams or pre-recorded videos. I always try and do my runs on the same day as it is in real life, because it kind of brings along like where it's snowy out and everything. Right. So what time does this leave? 9:40, 65 minutes. I think we'll be fine. So this is the cab car, the double deck one. So I think it's nearly the same as like the other one, apart from you got the screen here. Oh, no, what are you doing? Don't knock me out. I may need to run out. This is the upstairs sort of thing. Downstairs. So I don't like these seats. They're not very comfy. They just do not look, really not enough leg room. So yeah. And it's all random consists as well. It's not, you know, you can go on one train and it could be all double decks, and you can go on the same train again and it will be single deck. So this looks like it's all double deckers. And having said that, he gets a single deck in between. Let me get out of there just in case he does take off. So you get what, 4 double decks, single deck, and then a double deck. Not seen any Amtrack services in these yet. So we're going to cautiously run out onto the track. Oh yeah, look, here's the other, one of the other thingies. If you see a person trespassing on the track, scores it. Yeah, they weren't going to put that down there. 555-4926-4519. I have no idea, don't ask. So we're now just doing a nice little run to the tracks, making sure that this train isn't going to be anywhere near us. Just wait till he passes. Raise the hand. Position of safety. Clinging on for dear life to the pantograph pole or the OHLE mast. These kind of remind me of the double-deck Husky wagons, the intermodal wagons. So he's going for a quick spin around the yard, I think, by the looks of it. So that train's not arrived yet. That'll be him. It's an AI train. So I'll look at that. That's an AI only train by the looks of it. So yeah. It could become drivable from. So we need to look at AI. So 838. We'll have a look at the was it F40 that was driving? I didn't take the number of the bloody thing, did I? Dumbass. I'll have a quick look. Right. So to the trains, choose a route, which is that one, Tim table, and I think it was the F40 that was driving with a GP38. Right. So that's the one I've driven. I think it's got to be that one. Just let me have a quick look. I reckon it's that one. Oh, and then we'll do a freight. I'm not going to do the geometry one. We'll do a freight. I like that picture. Oh, it's not. Ah, well, I'll have to have a look at it at some point. I'll wait for it to come in again. Right, we're going to do a freight service. So we are going to be running, I think it's a GP38, I think. Not 100% sure. When this decides to load in. Right, okay, so that route again, and we are running that, and it's going to be a GP38, which is that one there. I could use that, but then you got Chessie, CN, Southern Pacific, BNSF, HLCX, GP38-2, Family Lines, Mine, which I don't know what that one is, Lee Valley, Go Loco from Gran Theft Auto. Shall we do that one? Yeah, sod it, we'll do that one. So we're going to do CSX 8721, Framingham, MA to Everett, 1438. It's 45 minutes. We're gonna leave the dynamic motor on, so that it might rain. So yeah, we're gonna do that one. And this is using the GP38 with the Go. I can't remember what it is. Is it Go Transit or Go something from Grand Theft Auto? That's if it plays ball, it might crash. If it crashes, then that'll be it. Oh, look, red CP rail thing. Let's get started. F8. Go Loco, there you go. So you can see that you get a vast amount of a few types of... Turn that bell off. You get some wagons to play with. This is the other ones that I was talking about. The Pan American ones, boxcars. That's not mine. That isn't mine. Mine is the black one, which I don't think's here. And put Ron in your tank, which I quite like. Right, so what I'm going to do quickly, I need a thingy for the thumbnail for the what do you call it? There you go. I'll do it like that. Bring the depth of field down. Save and upload. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I like that. And I'll get that sorted. Right, so we need to switch everything on. Front headlight. I need the rear headlight on as well because we're going to be using that. Fix lights on. Put that on. Put it on freight. That has to be legal dead. Sell that off. Release that. Put her in first. Turn the Russian guy off. Where is front headlight medium? There we go. $322 yards, let's go. Yes, you can hear bird sound. take a sip of drink. A couple of 4 vehicles. I do have the option of having the everything all sorted for me. Right, let's do that way then. While we are waiting for a moment, I think we've got to disappear. I'm just going to do photo mode again. Ooh, it's a bit too close. There we go. Bit of GTA lore there. So, yeah. Right, there we go. 60 miles. So we're now going in reverse and we stop at CP3, which is, we stop there, look. And that then will basically, I think, either go off that way or go off round here. I'm not sure. Right, so we're running Long Hood first, which is not very often you do that. So if you want, so it's a bit noisy. I am going to do a bit of a pose shot. Whoops, as they say.
Mind the gap.
Interesting. Right. Oh, that post is in the way. But I think that could do. That could definitely do, I think. Bring it down, bring the exposure down a bit. Saturation, take it up a bit. Bring the brightness down. Bit of a grain effect. Do you want sepia? No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If only that post wasn't in the way. Bit of a shame. I think we'll have that. Just bring the field of view in a bit. There we go. Postcard. Right. Take brakes off, and we're doing a 16-mile run. Let's go. We're on the main, so you've got to keep an eye out now in the top right-hand corner where our signals are. Dimmer 2. Because I don't want to be in the cab, we'll be on in the loco, so it might be a little bit noisy, so I do apologise. Supposed to go faster than 15 miles an hour. Cut the corner a bit, innit, mate? There we go. Up to 40. Ouch. "83 minutes. Don't see much from that. So, yeah, regarding liveries, then I think we'll have to have a look to see if there's any trains running in Grand Theft Auto 6, and see if we can copy the liveries. So it's a 16-mile run to the yard, Boston Yard. I think there's also a weathered version of that loco. I've got to go through my collection of Creative Club countries. Get rid of the stuff that I don't want. it's empty. Miles to where we stop in the yard. See, there's a train on that track as well, you see. You should be on that side. On this route, you can drive on either side. Dependent, sometimes there's trains where they need to be on the other platform so they can run for a while on the other side of the track. Miles. Oh, travelling a wee bit fast. For some strange reason, the replay of the video that I've got showing on my screen is showing 480, and yeah, it should be more than that. Oh, yeah, that's wrong. Sometimes where the speed comes up as I'm speeding, I think that's a problem with the in-train signal. Miles. So the reason why I am not in cab is basically because you can't really see anything. Even if you were to do that. Can't see anything. Way to go. Seems to came from there. 4.8 miles to go. So we're on the outskirts of Boston. Just a word as well, as that I've remembered. Everything you see here, except one thing, will be playable on Gen 8 consoles. That Gen 8 is the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 Pro, Xbox One, Xbox One S, and that is the Acela services. Will not, the Acela AI timetable services and the services that you get to drive from Boston down to the yard will not be available on Gen 8 consoles. That is the only thing that won't work. That's due to memory limitations. So yeah, it's not Dovetail being lazy, it's not Dovetail forgetting something, it's not the game's broke. It's that your console cannot handle it. Simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, to be honest, I think it's high time that the conversation is started about whether the next version of Train Sim World will have Gen 8 support, which I don't think it will. That's my personal opinion. That's nothing coming from a higher thing. It's just, I don't think it will, to be honest. Right, we've got a red light coming up. What I don't want to do is just spad and not, you know, because that would just ruin everything for me. The thing is, some people won't hear about it because they don't read the forums, or they don't visit the forums, they don't watch the Dovetail live streams. I mean, that's entirely up to them at the end of the day, but yeah. That's why it's going to that. You've got to proceed at restricted speed anyway, so. So sometimes along here you will get trains overtaking you on the other line. obvious spawn point around here on the traffic to spawn and respawn. Seems to be off the route, looks alright. Well, floating cars. Lamppost could do going back, being set back a bit. .8 miles. How did we stop just? Posters. Platinum jewellery and loan. We are the competition. Interesting. So I am speeding a fair bit. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Sure we'll see any trains now, but you never know. been a while since I've driven a GP38. Well, it might have been the last one I think I drove was in Oakville. So yeah, any of my liveries, these are on Sandpatch, this one. So this would be Sandpatch 1. And I think the CP ones are Sandpatch as well. So yeah, I will put the link to the my Creators Club. It is in the actual description, so yeah, just have a read the description and yeah. So we're running through the yard and we're stopping here, which is roughly, oh, I'm in the wrong one. We're stopping underneath the bridgelet. That's pretty cool. There's the train. So, as well as other stuff for my streaming and everything, I'm also working on videos now for the YouTube channel. Going through my backlog of why am I going so fast? Going through my backlog of videos that have built up because I've not had a PC because it broke. And yeah, so I'm starting on using doing them, and they'll be released as and when. I'm still looking at the process of doing whether I do a monthly run or whether I do just like if it's a group of videos on the day, I'll just do it on the day. Bring the service in here. I think that will be it. Ooh, chuck me out like that. 6,749 and a platinum. Look at that. Speeding. There's a fair bit of speeding, but hey ho, it is what it is. So what we're going to do, we're going to quickly continue, return to free run. Going off this way by the looks of it. CSX G71 to portal in, which that'll be the portal around here somewhere. What I want to do is see if I can get a shot. Where are we? How far can we go out and try and get all that in? What do you reckon? Can we frame it there like that? So if you know me from my live streams, this is what I generally tend to do. Yeah, we can have that. Take that. So this bit here you don't usually see, so this is why sometimes the thingy is not done to what you call it, X sort of thing. That's why you're going through a building. And the reason why, you know, you get stuff like this, where it comes in from the portal, you think, oh, well, it's 12 feet, why can't they just put that in so you can drive it anyway? It's just done, all the route is done first before all the decoration, all the assets are put in, because a lot of the time, the route is being built and being laid, the track and everything, and it's the actual assets are still being built or being made, in some respects. And so this isn't accessed usually by the player. I think this would be the portal here somewhere. There you go. That's definitely the portal there, where the trees are. Yeah. Hold on to your nuts. Here. Oh, well. I regret nothing. And as we fall through the sky, this is just basically because that's not a problem with the game. That's just literally you're in the portal area sort of thing. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this. I will be live tonight from about 19:30 onwards, and we will be doing some more services. We'll even be doing some Amtrack services and that. But for now, I mean, I've been going for about 3 hours, so I think this is enough. Actually, we'll just go back to Boston, and we'll spawn in on, if we can, just to show you that it does work. Jump in. No, not that. Choose a route. Boston, Worcester. Timetable. Look at the Acelas. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 Acela services. And these are Southampton Yard to Boston South Station. So if you look at 1027, so okay, so let's do, that's 1027, so say 1040. So let's go on foot, he says, on foot, 1040. Okay. Play now. There should be an Acela, in theory, in Boston. Boston has been smartened up a bit. There's your route map. Boston Station, Boston South. So this is where the East Coast Main Line goes. The East Coast Main Line. The here is where the where is it? I don't know. I think it's down. It's around here somewhere, I think. I can't remember where. I'm not sure. It's around that area somewhere it comes off. But anyway, we're looking for an Acela. Where's the Acela? Is that him? That's definitely not the Acela. Interesting. Not sure where that is then. Okay, no worries. I'll have a look later and investigate. It's currently not sat in here anyway, so yeah. Right, anyway, thank you all for coming in and watching. It's really, really appreciated. I hope to see you in the stream tonight. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you all very much for coming in and watching and spending your time. So don't forget to hit the sub button, hit the like button, and if you've enjoyed what you do, I mean, remember, I've got to say a big thank you to Dovetail for providing me the key for the route. My verdict, yeah, it's okay. It's an interesting one, I think, because when I first saw it, I was a little bit like, nah, it's like that sort of thing. But I do like Boston Providence. So yeah, I kind of knew what it was going to be like. And if you look at the services, so for the F40, Boston Worcester, how many services are there? There's 37. So they're you either get the same sort of MBT, the HSP46 or the F40 that do the services. So there's 37 of those. The cab cars will probably, if I can get into the cab cars, I hate when it does this. There's 7 of those and 51 of those. So there's 58 cab car services. So then you got your freight services, which there's 14. And if you hit that one, AC4 400, there's 13. There's 2 for the GP38. There's 16 for the SD40. Now the SD40 will do, if the GP38, if we have a look at the GP38, it's 14, it's 8721 CSX Everett to Framingham and Framingham, to Everett. So it's 1438 and 2215. I think you'll find that the SD40 does those 2 services as well. 1438 was one of them. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Maybe not then. Or is that one? No, maybe not then. Okay. So there's 2 extra services that it does there, what the other ones don't do, which these ones, the AC4 400 and the C40, what they don't do. So yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, overall it's not bad. It's not bad. As to would I recommend it, it's entirely up to you. If you buy it, you're paying for it, not me. So yeah, that's the only advice I can give you. Is at the end of the day, you're paying for it. You're going to be playing it. There's 154 services total. So 154 services, 5 scenarios, and a few training modules, about 4 or 5, I think it is. Whether it's worth it or not, it's entirely up to you. You're paying for it at the end of the day. It's your hard-earned money. So yeah. But thank you all very much for watching. Really hope you have enjoyed it. Hopefully I might see you in the live stream tonight. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon as well. You'll be notified when I go live and everything. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you all, and goodbye. Bye-bye.